everybody. My name is Cary Gans, and on behalf of the Network Marketers Alliance, I want to talk to you a little bit about the fact that network marketing is no longer a four-letter word. Now, before I begin, I really wanted to let you know what is going on with this whole network marketing business and the advantages and disadvantages. Well, as a network and internet marketer, I've got to tell you that it's a lot of fun to be able to sit at home with a cup of coffee as I am right now. Always in Friday dress. I mean, it's always dress down Friday. And I had no traffic getting to my office because I just went from my bedroom to my office this morning. So that's one of the major advantages. You don't necessarily have to have a big capital expense to start your network or internet marketing business. Now, the great news today is you can combine the two. So if you've been struggling with internet marketing, you can now go ahead and use those skills in a network marketing business. And we'll talk about that in a few moments. So there are lots of advantages. It's easy to set up, basically cost is minimal, and you get to work at home if you want to. So let's talk a little bit about it, but years ago I understand where network marketing got its reputation. There were lots of businesses going back, 5, 10, 15 years ago, where the people at the very top made all the money, people at the bottom made nothing. Now that's not really fair, but that's the way it was. They were structured in such a way that the very few made and the very few didn't. Now that's unfortunately the way the world works to some degree. I guess they're trying to fix that today, but we're not going to get political on this. But things have changed and compensation plans have changed. And if you really want to understand a little bit about the importance of network marketing and where it's going, I suggest you just go to YouTube and type in the search criteria Donald Trump. Because Donald Trump now is a very strong believer in the whole concept of network marketing. Now I don't want you to hear that from me. I want you to hear that from Mr. Trump. Because if there's anybody that knows business in this country and in the world, it's Donald Trump. So, anyway, let's get on to talk about the 5 things you need to know before you get involved in network marketing. And we're going to go through them one by one, and this will be relatively short, only because you're only allowed a couple of minutes in order to get this up on the web. But I want to cover certain basic things for you. Now, before you get involved yourself in network marketing and get in starting a business and trusting a business that you're going to spend your hard-earned dollars and your time, well, you want to know who else is involved in the company. Who are the people that started it? How long have they been in the business? What is their reputation in the business? That's real important. Who are the principals, the core principles in this business that you're going to trust to be fair to you? Because you see, this is a symbiotic relationship. They've got to do for you so you can do for them. If it doesn't work both ways, if it's not a win-win, don't get involved. So who is involved, their track record, etc. is very important. Now, I don't know if these are in order of importance or not, but to me, the second most important thing is what kind of support are you going to get? Because unfortunately, for most of the businesses of years gone by where network marketing got that 4-letter reputation, there was no support. You paid your money, you got a package of goodies, and you were on your own. And most people, instead of sinking and swimming, just sank. So right now, what you've got to ascertain is what kind of support system is there for you within that company? What kind of literature, personal one-on-one support, how long will it last, how do you get in touch with people? Now, in internet and network marketing, and they're sort of melding together a little bit, one of the issues is how do you get support? Now, I will tell you, if you can't get somebody on the phone within a reasonable amount of time, don't do it. Because if you're going to sit there and have a problem and type something into a help ticket and then expect it to go ahead and wait, and they should expect you to wait, 24 hours, 48 hours, 72 hours for a response, that's crazy. This is your business, this is your livelihood, this is something you're investing in. You want support when you need it. So no, should they get back in 2 minutes? Should you be able to get somebody on the phone instantaneously? That's not realistic. But you should be able to do it in a reasonable amount of time. There should be support literature, videos, chat forums, blogs. All this should be available to you so that you can learn and grow within the company and have the help that you need to do it. So support's a big issue. Oh, of course, what's the product? Now, I would suggest to you that if you will not use the product yourself, if you would not have your children, your mother, your father, your wife, etc., use the product, if you don't see value in the product for yourself, if you don't believe in that product, don't do it. Because the realities are, people have a great smell test. Your future customers can use their nose and tell whether you're faking it or you really believe in what you're doing. There's no room today in hucksterism. We're not selling, medicine bottles off the back of a truck. You've got to believe in what you're doing. You've got to believe in the product, and you've got to trust it. If you do that, that will come out in everything you do. So what is the product? You've got to learn it, understand it, and define it. Well, next, obviously, is what's the compensation plan. And that's where a lot of the network marketing companies fell through over the years. It was very loaded towards the top. You could only make so much money, and the people above you made a lot of money. Well, you got to check this. So it's important for you to evaluate the compensation plan. How deep is it? How wide is it? Are there any limitations? What do you have to do to earn a commission? When do they begin and when do they stop? This is all important information for you to understand. How do you make your living with whatever the network marketing company happens to be? And finally, what are the startup and operating costs? Is this going to cost you $25, $30 to start? Is it going to be $1,000? Is this some kind of carrot where they get you started up front for a couple of dollars and it ends up costing you thousands and thousands? You got to mortgage your home and go take out loans. One of the advantages of network and internet marketing is that the startup cost should be low. You don't have to put up a building. You don't have to hire tons of employees. There's really no major capital investment. It's usually your brain power and your intestinal fortitude and your work ethic. Now, if you believe any of these things are get rich quick, if anybody tells you you're going to make $1 million tomorrow, or you can make $100,000 overnight, that goes for network marketing as well as internet marketing, or the combination of the two. Because today, network marketing is going to grow rapidly because of its involvement with the internet. You can now not only go to the people in your area to create your network, which is really your sales force. You can go to the world, or at least the United States, if these companies aren't international. And that becomes your sales force. Okay, so the internet and network marketing and internet marketing have sort of melded together. And that's a great advantage for all of us. We're no longer stuck going down the street or talking to a friend down the street or a neighbor or maybe an acquaintance we meet in the grocery store. We can now go ahead and try to attract a sales force, our network, throughout the entire country. Huge opportunity. So what I'm suggesting is find out what the startup costs are and what the continuing operating costs are. And if you look at these 5 tools, these 5 things you need to know, and you really investigate before you invest, I think you'll be pretty safe in what you do. So anyway, we're going to cut this short. This is not intended to be a total PhD on network marketing. I just wanted to give you a couple of ideas because we at the Network Marketers Alliance are obviously marketers for a network marketing product. That's what we do. But I'm not even interested right now in telling you what the product is. Because if you're interested, you're going to go to our website and you can take a look. It costs you nothing. There's even a free ebook there to help you further along in your network marketing adventure. But whether you work with us or you work with somebody else, that's not important. What's important is that you do it right. Don't waste your time. Don't waste your money. There are great opportunities out there now where you can protect yourself and your family from that pink slip in the envelope, from that horrible phone call that you lost your job or that your boss is going out of business. So anyway, thanks for listening. This is Cary Gans on behalf of the Network Marketers Alliance, and we hope to see you real soon.